Hey y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am tagging folks if I can. Oof. It is not letting me do it. Welcome to No Chaser if you are tuning in. I would turn some music on, but I don't want it to get cut off. Hey y'all. I am trying to share this up. If you are tuned in, please make sure you are sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. I am now trying to make sure that I share this live and get everybody tagged in here. I hate that it can't be any music, y'all, because nobody has sent any music. So I don't have any music that is not licensed. It's just so unfortunate. I am not sure who is tuning in. Make sure that you are sharing. We are about to start here in just a moment. Make sure you're sharing this live. All right, we are almost done here, guys. Boom. All right, we are trying to tag everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're sharing and whatnot. I definitely want to know if you guys think that having children lowers your value in the dating world. What is that? Is that a box? That's a box. Merch, guys. All merch. Everything is merch and stuff that I'm passing up, that I was passing out to the home. I'm trying to find a bigger space for all this stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. Make sure you're commenting or ready to comment, because I will definitely like to know what you all think. Especially men. It's so crazy. I have so many people on my friends list that are super controversial and never really say anything about or always say everything about what they think as far as dating, but nobody has really touched on what they think as far as dating and your value, it whether or not it lessens it once you start having children and stuff like that. I am definitely going to be going over some of the things that I have heard in the past. And I definitely would like for you guys to tell me how y'all would feel. I would like to hear from some people that don't have children. I don't really even know that many people that don't have children. That's the crazy part about it. Like, you would think so many people, like, you would think that there would be a bigger maybe pool of people that that didn't have kids, the way some of these memes that I have seen as of lately talk. But we're gonna go ahead, and if I missed tagging anybody, please tag them for me. I don't know, y'all. There has to be an easier way to do this, obviously. Okay. We're in it, guys. Auntie Yanni just told me to replace the battery in my fire alarm. I have high ceilings. I cannot reach it. It's like way, way up top. It's higher than my step stool that I use for the cabinets even is. I'm supposed to be getting my friend's brother to come over so he can do it for me. All right. We are in here. Guys, we're about to start. So, come on in. This show will probably be a little shorter than normal. As you can see, it's just me, and I ain't going to talk your ears off. But tonight we are discussing, does having children lower your value in the dating world? We definitely want to know what you think. Make sure you are sharing this live. We're trying to get out to as many people as we possibly can. So your help does matter. We definitely want to do, or I definitely want to do a special shout out to our sponsors, Passionate Treats, those infused baked goods and gummies and chips and whatnot. Absolutely delicious. Definitely does work. She does have low dosage things for some of us that may have to go to work and we may have a little attitude. It's our lady time, whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys are following Passions Edibles on Instagram. You will see all the different things that she does make, and all the different deals that she does have. I do sometimes have them on the pull up. So if you're in Chicago, definitely send me a DM. You never know. Also, another one of our sponsors, Timeless Beauty. If you need your wig done, a custom wig made, a wig fixed, because a lot of y'all be wearing them old wigs. I be seeing holes in the lace, but I ain't gonna go there. Yeah, if you need some help, definitely hit my girl Marquisa up. Make sure you are ready to pay a deposit to lock in your appointment. If you have not gotten a confirmation, you probably should not Cash App or Zelle the money. That does not guarantee anything. She will refund you. And also TLC by Tia Chanel. As you can see, I am wearing Diamond. That's these lashes name, Diamond. She is full of body. She's a little wispy, a little flirty, but you know, still gives you a little drama that you need for your bald heads and whatnot. All right. If you would like to be a sponsor, which basically means I will promote your brand or your items or whatever the case may be, make sure that you email me at info@tiachanelspeaks.com. We do have packages. I also offer commercial writing, voiceovers, brand ambassadorship, etc., etc. If you would like your music played on the show, which I just talked about, so y'all can go ahead and get into it. You can definitely send that to me at info@tiachanelspeaks.com. I would definitely like to hear some different artists, some things that I can actually play on the show without worrying about it getting muted. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into Tea with the Tea. So G Herbo is real cute with Taina. She just gave birth to their child, and recently they posted a video of him basically giving her a foot massage, which I thought was pretty dope. You know, a lot of y'all like to follow these, like, you know, gangster rappers or whatever. I'm not sure what the best word to call G Herbo is, because I'm not sure that he's even a gangster rapper per se. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not testing his gangster, please, because you Chicago rappers is different. I don't need to be shot at to know that y'all for real. You for real if you say you for real, babe. I'm not sure if I would even call him that, but he basically was, you know, giving her a massage, a foot massage, and being like real cute with her, like, you know, like he loved her. And I thought that was really nice. It's a little different. Y'all love to follow people. Follow something he doing. Treat your lady nice. Portia has gotten her fiance's middle name tatted on her neck. She was very proud to talk about that on the morning show. You know, I just it's just so embarrassing to me. Like the whole thing, I just kind of would be a little embarrassed. I don't care if that was my real friend or not. We're co-workers. I knew that was your husband. When I met you, I met him as your husband. It's weird to me to date him. Simple. That is a weird dynamic to have. Why would you think that that's something? I mean, I ain't telling you to miss out on your man. Your husband is your husband, and he gonna come regardless, or your soulmate or whatever, all that kind of good stuff. I'm glad that she happy and in love. It just be the optics for me, especially when you are a public figure, an actress, a reality star. I'm not sure what else she does, but I'm sure that there are some other things that keeps her in the public eye. So I'm just saying it just kind of looks a little janky to me for that to be what you got going on. But here's the plot twist. His ex-wife, Fallon, is going to do like a tell-all interview talking about their relationship. And Shorty done cried and everything, y'all. She cried on them people couch. So they asked her if she cheated, and she, y'all gotta go see. That's all I'm gonna say. So Monique is mad again. Monique, the comedian. It ain't really been a lot of funny things going on when we talk about Monique as of lately. I haven't seen any stand-ups or any like new material, any new like, I don't know, Queens of Comedy or what have you. Hey Robin, you right on time. I'm doing the T9. Yeah. So sis, she mad at y'all for wearing bonnets to the airport or whatever. She says she gonna tap y'all on the shoulder and tell y'all to represent that Bow Wow voice. Here's my thing, okay? I don't personally wear bonnets outside. Now I do wear hair wraps and stuff like that. Even when I have hair, I will renege that. I wear a bonnet if I'm going to get my hair done for sure. Back when I had hair at the top of my head, I'm not going outside looking like Buckwheat's little sister because I'm paying somebody else to wash my hair or do my hair. I'm not going to take my time and get it in a style to go get my hair done. But nonetheless, she's talking specifically about like the airport. Most celebrities wear bonnets and stuff like that or whatever in airports. People are on the move. Me personally, I don't care. What if somebody has somewhere to be at like 5 o'clock in the morning? You don't know if you're seeing college students. You don't know what the situation is. But I do love how the men, so many Black men, have come forward to back Black women that are wearing their bonnets. They're kind of like, yeah, we get what you're saying, but if Shorty want to wear a bonnet when we go to the store, I'm still gonna get her a ride. And I think that that's dope. I always think it's dope, or when our men come to our rescue, even when it's one of us that's like going crazy on us. You know what, guys? My thing is this. Every time Monique makes a video, it ain't never like something like super positive that just happened, or like because she does this whole I'm your auntie and I love us for real, and baby, sweetie, honey, dumpling, sugar pie. That's cute. But what you're saying behind it is not like, oh, you're doing well. This is something great that I've done in my community, or I'm going to do for the community, or this is some kind of contest or something like that. It's always just, I love us for real. Support me in this endeavor to boycott the bonnet makers. I don't know. Whatever she finds a reason for us to boycott. And it's kind of like, you wonder why you don't get the support that like you expect. It's never based on something positive. Like, okay, I get it. You don't want to see him in the bonnets. Cool. I don't necessarily want to see him in the bonnets either, if you really want to know. I think that's kind of, it can be tacky, especially when you got on like the dollar store flip-flops and your feet ashy, and you got on last night's pajamas and you got grease stains all over your clothes and you look real crazy and stuff like that. I get it. We want to see us as a whole do better. Cool. However, is it you? Like, are you the problem? Is this all in your mind? Like, yes, Auntie Annie, the bonnet maker. She wants us to boycott everything that is not somehow giving her money, which I ain't trying to be funny, but the last community service thing I seen her do was Charm School, when she bullied the shit out of all of the Flavor of Love girls, except for Delicious. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. You need more people. We don't believe you. So Queen Naija recently posted a picture of her, and I don't know if that man is her husband, but her new like boyfriend, baby daddy, or boyfriend / baby daddy. I'm not sure, and I don't want to like misname or give him a title, but the guy that she with now, is it Chris Sails? I don't know that man's name. I just know her. So with that being the case, like I'm saying, she took a picture with him and they were, I guess, at her son's graduation. So the dad made this whole big to-do about how, oh, he didn't know that his baby was graduating or whatever. And this is just something that she does. Whatever. Cute. It wasn't a good idea. Her sister, which... her sister gives me jealousies. She looked like she always been jealous of her sister to me. But she comes up and now she has so much to say about, oh, well, she didn't tell our mother that he was graduating either. Maybe y'all mama was gonna come in there in a bonnet, because I'm looking at you and you look like you go outside in bonnets. Maybe she didn't want nobody to come in there in no bonnets and stuff like that. Maybe she has finally reached the level of, I got some money, I don't want to be bothered with the ghetto. Like, y'all have like no loyalty to each other when people get famous. It just be so crazy to me. I wish my sister would make a video about me and my dealings with my baby daddy after I get famous. Are you crazy? Girl, first of all, we fighting in mama's basement tonight. We might as well go ahead and get our ones out, because you my whole sister. I can't really get rid of you. I don't want to get rid of you, because I always say, family toxic, remove them. But my sister isn't like toxic. So yeah, we got to get our ones out, but we're going to move on. But now you make me look crazy in public. So now I really can't never take you nowhere in public. You're going to always make a video. If the whole thing was trash, Queen Naija comes out years later at what it felt like, because I was just like, when is she going to say something to these people about talking crazy about her? Because she doesn't have to deal with that. She doesn't have to tolerate that, She came out with this long post about how, I've given gifts and I've done this, and baby, you rich. We know you done gave gifts. We know that you done did what you could do. I'm glad you're laughing. Thank you. Welcome to welcome to the Tia Chanel show. Like I'm just not understanding. Like y'all. When people get famous in a family of people that are not famous, that does not mean that you have to decide, oh, now we're going to be enemies. Now I got to, every chance I get, try to dog you or make you seem like you're just not the person that everybody thinks you are. First of all, we don't know if Queen Naija is a good person or a bad person. And frankly, we don't care. We don't. She has not gotten to the level of success where we care that much about her personal life, for real, for real. Y'all that's in her comments calling her a bad mom and all this kind of stuff, y'all do not know what kind of relationship that woman has with her child's father. From what I've been told, when they had the YouTube channel, he was beating her up. She could be scared of him. We don't know. Or she could not, and she could just be like, I'm mad at him and I'm doing this. It's not your kid. Not your kid, not your life. Mind your business. I tell y'all that all the time. I'll be glad when somebody listens to me. Yeah, you're so worried and you're so, taken aback by somebody else's life, and you just sitting there making them feel worse. And for why? Because you don't feel good. Is it because you think you could sing better than her or write better songs than her, and you just trying to figure out why she's famous? She's beautiful and she got her body done. That's why she's famous. Beautiful, got her body done, and she makes good music, especially for when you're mad at your man or a man, any man, whatever. She makes great music for that. Haven't really heard a lot of I'm in love music, but there it is. Moving forward. Cuban Link had to apologize for Vivica. Last week I told y'all that Vivica had did the Vlad interview where she talked about 50 Cent being the love of her life and how she wished that she had kept things private. And well, she didn't. Boom. So now everybody knows, or everybody knew all her business, and it, it went crazy. She said a few things in the interview, but we only got to see the snippet because all of us really pretty much went to the shade room or something like that, because I don't know a lot of people that purposely go and watch the whole interview all the time. We watch the sound bites. Everybody does it. Vivica apparently in the whole thing was talking about, he has a new girlfriend. She's beautiful. I hope he puts a ring on her finger. I hope he, does right by her. Y'all know how positive Vivica be on camera and everything. We don't know how positive she is in person, but we don't care. Mostly. Cuban Link basically tried to auntie Vivica, tried to talk about her age and everything. Vivica basically had to explain to her, sis, this is not my body being done. I've had my face done, baby, and I've gotten it fixed. This is a picture of me from the 90s. This is a picture of me when I was with your man, and this is me now. So stop it. As she should have. She should have flexed really quickly. Cuban eventually apologized. You know, these young girls, they just get so rowdy and turned up and ready to just go crazy. Speaking of getting rowdy and turned up and ready to go crazy, y'all see Akbar into it with a whole bunch of people? Akbar, baby, we want an album. We want some songs. We want to hear you rap. You done got into it with Spice. Spice supposed to be your friend. You talking about how you in Philadelphia and stuff like that. You got a bonnet on at the restaurant. Talking about how, you know, you ain't been touched and stuff like that. I want you to stop getting into it with people and it be so serious. It'd be like men having rap battle arguments that end up in shootouts. Like, you better than that, sir. You smart. You know how to talk. Like, she had a whole post about, you know, a tribute to Lizzo, basically saying that she loves her, you know, and she think that she kept it G because, you know, so many people talking bad about her drove her to get surgery. So I'm assuming she had like maybe 360 lipo or something like that, backlift and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not mad at her body. It looks great. I think that she did a good job with picking who she was gonna. Yes, Akbar does get into it with everybody. I never met a person that get mad at Air. Yeah. Yeah, her bad attitude definitely overshadows her talent, because I still ain't heard no song, and I'm just like, damn, I was excited to see me a big girl rapper lady. I'm like, oh, she finna kill it, you know, because Lizzo is more like a pop star R&B singer kind of, you know. But anyway, she said Lizzo kept it G and she tired of people body shaming her and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, yeah, yes, honey, Air. You saw it. You saw how she got mad at Spice for nothing and was ready to fight, like acting crazy. Just dumb. Did y'all see Puff Daddy dancing with Molly during Memorial Day weekend? I'm not sure if that was at his house or what. You know, Puff Daddy is out here living his best life. He was dancing with Yvonne Orji from Insecure Molly. And it was like real to the side, like it was off somebody else's video, so it wasn't real close up, but it looked like he was having a good time. I told y'all last week he was posting a whole bunch of pictures of throwback J-Lo. And then they like did like some kind of Zoom or some kind of FaceTime where they was dancing with each other. I'm just like, you know what, y'all real cute. I wouldn't even be mad if y'all ended up liking each other again. Like, it's kind of like, oh, look at them. I wanted y'all to work out back in the day. Slightly. Don't get no more cases. You know she gonna leave you alone. Because that's exactly what happened last time. Yep, he was living his best life. But that's exactly what happened last time. Don't be no fool. And then yeah, that's it for the tea. Thank y'all for tuning in for that part. Let's go ahead and I guess get into our topic of the night. I really hate that Marquisa is not here because this is definitely her topic. I didn't have much to say about it. But here we are. So, do y'all think that dating lessens your value? Having children while trying to date lessens someone's value. I would definitely like to know what you guys think. Since I'm the only one here, I guess I can go first. Me, myself, personally, it only lessens your value if you're a terrible parent. I have super issues with bad parenting. And by bad parenting, I mean like lack thereof. I cannot date a guy that doesn't have a good relationship with his children. What happens between him and the mother, that's their business. But most of the time, it's only a lot of foolishness because they're still sleeping with each other. So why would I want to date somebody that's still sleeping with their child's mothers? In some men's eyes, yes. Yeah, I have been seeing that, Crystal. Shout out my cousin. Woo woo. Boo your stuff will be that Monday too. By the way, that's a little TLC by Tia Chanel business. It if you're a bad person, like, I mean, well, I consider bad parents bad people. Sorry. But because, I mean, you pretty much got to keep the person alive. Don't try not to traumatize them as best you can. Be nice to them, nurture them, hug them. You know, give them everything that they need. And that's pretty much, I mean, you know, it's hard. It's hard to be a parent, sure, but like a bad parent, like you have to work towards that. Like you have to actually, like, no natural loving person is just like a bad parent. They may not be like great at it, but they're not like a bad parent. Bad parents are people like that don't show up at all, or like are bullies, mean all the time, and don't know how to have a good time, smile sometime at your damn kid. Damn, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Hey, Lady Fluent. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're a good parent, that's totally fine. Now, do I want to date the guy with the 9,000 children and the 12,000 baby mamas? No. Because I'm dating with purpose and I want to get married eventually. And I'm just like, if you don't pay your child support, they're going to come after me and you're going to probably be on child support with 9,000, you know, whatever. First of all, we're dating, so you may not even meet my children, period. Or folks shouldn't bring their dates around their kids. I 100% agree with you there. I do not like the idea of my kid being in some man's face. And I'm wishy-washy with the liking you thing. I could like you this week. I could be super, super serious about you this week. Next week, I could be like, I don't feel like you brush your teeth enough. It's a problem. I can't do it. I don't want her meeting temporary people, especially men. I don't, my child's life is not a revolving door. So if you're in, you're in. If you're not, then you're not. And it's pretty much that simple as far as I'm concerned. No, I don't think it does. However, there's limits to this issue. Exactly. That's what I was saying with the 50,000 baby mamas. You can't have like 50,000 baby mamas and like 900 kids. And I don't like that. I don't like that personally. Now, if you're a great dad and you have a way to like maneuver your way, because I do have one cousin that got 10,000 children. Nobody knows the exact number. It's over 10. I'm positive. Okay. Somehow he get them kids on the weekend. When he is not working, he go get them kids. And his whole thing is, I want to get a house so they can always be there. I think that's lit. I think that's lit. I ain't never heard no stories about the baby mamas being like super crazy. He ain't never got stabbed. And he charismatic as hell. So I can see how all them girls done volunteered. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. 50, 55, something like that. It's crazy. Hey Tessina, thank you for tuning in, boo. I think it really depends on the person, because some men with no children would date women with children and vice versa. Totally agree. Here's my thing on, see, and I have bigger standards or bigger boundaries on the no kids thing. Because I'm, like I said, I was dating to marry. I'm not having no more kids. Shops closed, fresh out of ovaries, no more womb. No. So I kind of would prefer if my husband does come with his own kids, unless he gonna be like super like comfortable with just my baby being his only baby. I mean, unless he want to adopt, if he can, or if he can pay for a surrogate. If my husband can afford a surrogate, baby, he getting the world, Craig, the world. No, Lady Fluent, he ain't never got stabbed, and you know that's the first thing everybody do. Yeah, well, you know, I have to give it up to my cousin, because he's a great dad. He really is. All right, so Rihanna. Oh, finally, somebody that ain't got no kids. Welcome, Rihanna. Thank you for tuning in. The Pink Sensei. I say yes to the question. When you have no kids, people automatically see you as a clean slate. Whole time you could be a terrible person or mate. When you have kids, even if it's just one, there's a percentage of people who automatically won't give it a chance. And you're right. I know a guy that I see and talk to every day. He is a great guy. has the makings to be a great father. His parents love each other. He from the suburbs. He not no gangbanger. I don't like fear, him driving by himself at night and stuff like that, because he's, straight, good person, just all around good person. He will not date a woman with children, not even one, because so many women that he dated with children were people that would like be flaky. Everybody says that their kid ain't feeling good, or they don't feel like being, or their kid is acting up, or something's going on with their kid when they don't want to go somewhere, don't want to do something. Do not believe the hype. That baby is not always sick. That baby does not always have a cold. Bro, she don't like you. Sus, he do not have that baby 24 hours a day, 365. Okay. At some point, he get a break. He don't want to. He don't like you. He don't like you like you think he do. And that's okay. It's okay. Go find you somebody that do. Just that simple. Just that simple. But we definitely do that. So I think that too many times he's dated a chick that just didn't, she always had something. And then also there is I seen how you talk to your kids and how you're raising your kids. And I don't really want my kid to be like that, because I believe that at the time he was probably dating with a purpose. And he's like, I don't see how you could be a good mother to my children. So, I think that it definitely depends on the person. I definitely believe that it depends on the situation, how things are flowing and or going. But I definitely think that it can be done. I think that it's totally like when I was single, and I think out of all of my friends, and I want to say most of my family, I'm the last person to have children. When I was single, I would definitely date guys with kids. I don't know. I didn't pay attention as much as I do now to what kind of father that they were, which was a problem. I should have paid more attention. That is something that, looking back, I'm just like, ugh. Because now I know what it's like to be a single mom and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, bro, you could have helped a little more. Like, you probably could have called that girl. Like, that's probably why she was mad all the time. Breaking your windows, flattening your tires and whatnot. And you probably was still giving her some every now and again. Then she see you riding down Cottage Grove with me. This brown-eyed bombshell, this brown-eyed bald-head bombshell and whatnot. She's pissed. I'd be pissed too if I was her. But you know better, you do better. So now it's just kind of like really weird for me to even deal with somebody that don't seem like that they're like so super into their children. I definitely agree with the idea that Auntie Yanni brought up about not having your kids like intermingling with people that you're dating. If we're dating, me having kids, it ain't really like your concern. I tell people off rip, hey, my free night, Thursday. After my show. Want to go out? Schedule it for then. Other than that, we have to plan ahead at least a week in advance so I can make sure I get a babysitter. Simple. I have my kid all the time. I'm not one of them moms. It ain't no drop off at grandma's house and don't see her for a couple weeks or don't see her all weekend. It ain't that. Now, I can try to go on a vacation here or there, but that's also something that needs to be planned at least 2 weeks to 3 weeks in advance. You just got to verify. I think that a lot of people are very quick to judge in general, because just as Rihanna said, you can think that you're getting a clean slate with somebody that doesn't have children. But the truth is that they rotten on the inside in hell. It's a blessing that they don't have no damn children. They probably be putting beer and shit in their bottles. You never know. So I just think it's a gamble. I think that dating in Chicago is damn near impossible unless you are always or consistently surrounded with people that are like-minded and that you meet friends through them, because the audacity that these men here have with approaching you would think, and it's not even just the audacity, it's because everybody look rich but ain't nobody got no money here, for real. This man will have a Gucci belt. He will have, or a Hermes belt. He'll have the newest Jordans, whatever the new name brand gym shoe is. I don't really know it. Whatever the name brand gym shoe is. He'll have all these great things. And since he homeless, he stay on his cousin couch or his mama couch. Because his mama probably kicked him out and moved into a 1-bedroom thinking that it was going to be over. And winter came. Or the pandemic happened. And she ain't going to kick him out now because she can't really have a baby out on the street during the pandemic. You'll see this summer. Pay attention to the guys that talk to you during the pandemic. See what happens. World's open. See how often he called. See if he try to move in. They will have whole, like, not even just like the newest gym shoes. Like they had our newest gym shoes, the newest iPhone. They'll be talking to you about this business that they doing, this business plan, all this and that. And this is just not my experience. These are just like mixtures of experiences that I've seen. You would be surprised. I'm definitely gonna leave it there. You would definitely be surprised. But yeah, I prefer to date a guy that at least has one kid. That he's just like really, really just infatuated with, just absolutely loves the baby and just is always in the mix. I love that. I am very secure in who I am and what I bring to the table. So I'm not immediately assuming, oh, you going over there, you finna be in your baby mama face and all that kind of stuff. Mostly because I'm gonna find out anyway. So why am I giving you hell? I'm gonna find out if you're doing too much because you're gonna slip up. It's gonna be fine. Y'all give yourself stress. Y'all drive yourself crazy over people that could quite possibly care absolutely less. It's just that simple. I'm definitely going to reach out to Nico to see when he will be ready to do his What the Hell segment, because this might, like I said, be an early evening, which is fine. Totally fine. But yeah, so I want to know some of y'all dating experience. I got some people on here that's still, viewing and whatnot. I would like to see, what I would like to know what some of y'all craziest dating stories. It don't even have to be with the kids. I just want to know. I wish I had some music to play for y'all. I hate it. I really do. Let's hear them. I know y'all got some crazy dating stories. I guess I cannot go ahead and start it off. I went on one date with one guy, right? I don't know all yours. I do know all. Pick one you want to share. Pick an incident you want to share. How about that? I went on one date with this one guy. I decided, recently I just started, back dating since having my baby. I just kind of, filled my time before, but now I'm kind of like, oh, let me respond to the little DMs and see what's going on. So I responded to one. Cool. Go through, the pictures and stuff. I'm like, okay, he don't look crazy, and I'm gonna make sure I go to a public place. And it's a pandemic, so it's gonna be people. It's gonna be all right. Make sure I don't go straight home. That kind of a thing. Can't nobody follow you. Yes, I be nervous all the time about everything. I think everybody has the potential to be on SVU, so I follow those directions to a T. Anywho, we go to a really nice Chinese restaurant. We had a good time. We talked or whatever. I noticed that he was very, very, he would talk like he was very, very spiritual or whatever. I'm not sure if he was or not. I don't mean no harm. I don't know. Because I don't know if he's even watching now because this is all recent. He just, was very, very spiritual. And I always say, let a nigga see you wearing a crystal one time and he is now in tune with the universe. Immediately. That's literally what happened. So I talked to him a couple times after that date. I don't know. I couldn't really tell how, like, I know he is not in the car thinking he finna get on this stream. I'm not sure what's going. Hey y'all, all right. Let's go ahead and have a transparent moment. We're gonna cut the dating story short right now. I don't know what's going on with my co-host this show. I don't know why everybody think that they can go live from everywhere but somewhere quiet. I hear my own smoke alarm and it drives me nuts. That's the reason why a lot of the podcasts haven't been coming up, because I don't want anybody to hear that. This is a whole issue. I just need everybody to be on the same page. Have one place to be. That's all. Same time every Thursday, y'all. Anywho, I digress. I went on this one day with the guy, whatever. Didn't really feel super infatuated by him. He was fine. Like he was a handsome guy, nice body. I even liked the way he dressed, honestly. But then he called me one time and it sounded like he was like mad or he was irritated with me. Like it was my turn to chase. Have we met? I think that when I meet my husband, he gonna be a man that I may possibly go after, because I just don't see myself doing it under any other circumstances. Anyway, fast forward, me and my friends go out. We're having a good time. Not even like a party or a club or anything. We're literally out, I want to say at a casino, having a good time. He like randomly texts me something about coming over there to help him win some money. And I'm just like, that is so weird. Like, why would he say that? The story goes on. I text him back like, where you at or whatever. He didn't respond. Boom. I'm still having a good time. I didn't even notice that he hadn't responded. So we leave, we getting lit and everything, come back in. And I look over at the bar. I'm like, man, that look just like Mr. Excited. So I FaceTime him. Sure as poop stinks. Who's at the bar? None other. Go to the bar. This is the most embarrassing thing to ever happen. Go to the bar. My friend, she has a guy that comes or whatever. And he's a nice guy, very sweet, buys us drinks. He's talking and being fun. Do y'all know I went over there to say hi to this man, and this man sat and talked to me about prosperity, but not prosperity. Okay, so he was talking about prosperity, but he was using the word incorrectly. Y'all know my degree is in English. I have a hard time with not being a thesaurus or a dictionary all the time. I really do. So I'm just like letting him talk. I'm not saying anything. He just continues to use it in the wrong text. It's driving me crazy. He looked so cute. His little outfit was nice. He had his hair lined up real cute. Hair was oily, all the good stuff. But I was just so annoyed by that. I went, gave him a hug, ended our conversation, went back to talk to my friends. So now we are drinking and talking. The other guy's having a good time. The other guy's laughing. He's being fun. And do y'all know this man came to the table and did this to me again in front of my friends? Used the word in the wrong context. That is embarrassing to me. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing to me. He had already kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because he was talking about how he had bought some rims from somebody and that he was going to sell them or put them on his car. But he was driving like a little car with some really, really big ass rims. It was too much. I'm gonna leave it there. Dating in Chicago sucks. Dating with or without kids sucks. It was the ghetto. I was slightly embarrassed, and I'm just like, I gotta go. Everybody is leaving me. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm still not trying to be mean to the guy because I just feel like we're just not clicking. Like, we're not on the same page. Like, we don't know the same things. And I don't feel like I should tell him what I know. With that being said, we finna find out what the hell with old Nico Suave. You better be good. Take.
What up?
Hello there. How are you, sir?
I'm all right, ma'am. How are you?
I'm okay. Blessed, highly
Yeah.
favored. You know what? It's something about these ring lights, baby. It could just be this computer, but my eyeballs look so cute on this stream today. Y'all see it? Could be the lashes. Get you some TLC by Tia Chanel. Maybe it's
I
Maybelline.
see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. So, yeah, this week in WTH, the NFL, they are having full capacity stadiums this year. Full capacity, 100%, every stadium, all 32 teams, Chicago included. And I'm nervous about it because, huh?
You should be. Shit.
I can't hear you. Oh, yeah. It's
Okay.
it's 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 scary, man. And then they keep for the playoffs and for these baseball games, they keep, you know, saying 60%, 70% capacity. I understand you need to make money, but what if it's another, hypothetically, another outbreak? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And then you got the whole, if you've been vaccinated, you ain't got to wear a mask no more. Like, people don't lie. Like,
And people
come
are
on now.
liars. I don't understand why nobody is getting that. People are
Yeah.
liars. People lie all the time. Like at my job, they want me to be comfortable telling my clients that they don't have to wear masks, and they talking about some. Well, we want our employees to trust our customers or our clients. You want me to trust the same damn clients that I got to fight for money every month? The same clients that steal cups and silverware and shit. So I'm supposed to
Yeah,
trust.
do they?
They did what they. I never met people that steal offices from residential people, from like residential, like not residential people, but from like a management company. I never met people that they steal
Really?
offices. You office open is over. Somebody's moving in that bitch, like in real life.
That's
It's
crazy.
ghetto. It's ghetto.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. They say Chicago about to move to 100% open very soon. Uh, it's just about to get crazy. They just officially went to 100% capacity for everything in Vegas. So I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous what's about to happen. Some people gonna be sick. Little Billy and them might get sick because they in Vegas with mommy and daddy. I got COVID. Like, how you get that? Oh, I don't know. I know. You in
I
Vegas
know
without a
exactly how.
mask. You was on them casinos. You was on them jacks and playing all them games. You ain't wiped it. You don't know who was on it before you. It's just about.
And then y'all
I
just
don't
the
know.
thing
I'm
is
nervous.
what people don't understand is and this is not me having like an anti-vaccine rant or something like that. This is just like realistic.
Mhm.
You do know that you still can get it when you have the vaccine, right? You
Oh
just
yeah,
may
of
not
course.
get super sick and you might not be
Hmm.
hospitalized. Like it's a good chance you're probably not gonna die, but you still could get it.
Hmm.
So your grandma that can't get the vaccine because she has pre-existing conditions that prevent her from getting the vaccine, you
Hmm.
could kill her. You can kill her.
Very true.
And it'll be your fault. It'll be your
Very
fault.
true.
Because what if your symptoms are mild and you don't even realize that you have them? Like
Now,
that'd be my only thing. People get the vaccine and then they just think, oh, it's willy-nilly out here. And it's kind of like, but is it? Is it willy-nilly?
and
Is it
and I
okay
don't
for you
and I
to
don't
talk?
think people realize that either. That you still can get COVID. You can't just You know, and I think a lot of people that do all this traveling and all this partying, you know, at these overcapacity clubs, you live with grandma. Just because you might be able to maneuver it, don't mean grandma will. You know, I know a couple older people that got it and was on a ventilator. Luckily, they bounced back, but it can take a lot out of you.
A lot of
You
people
know.
was talking about how they like haven't gotten their full taste back from having it. They're doing a lot of studies, or they were. I don't know. They said they were on the news, but you know how that changes. But they were doing a lot of studies, just talking about how that it caused neuro issues like in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Which, how is
Yeah.
that shocking? Because this is your nose, this is where your brain is, up in here, all up in this area. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
So
And
I mean,
that the basketball player that first called it, he was saying, I want to say like last October, that he still didn't have like his sense of taste or smell. And you know, he caught it first back in March. I don't know what it is now, but you know, even athletes, you know, the most, you know, trained, physically, you know, gifted guys and, you know, work out all day every day. If they can have them problems, who's to say we can't? You know, people that don't work out every day, don't do, you know, all that good stuff. And my last WTH is hey my man, what you do to lose 90 pounds, my man?
who?
You
Me?
what yeah. What
Now you
what
being
did you
messy.
do? No, I'm
Y'all,
serious.
in real life, okay. So Nico is talking about the fact that I lost 90 pounds during quarantine. Well,
Right.
since quarantine up until now.
Yeah.
Y'all, I am off the bandwagon currently. I had the most delicious chicken sandwich for lunch, fried chicken. Okay, it was delicious. Here's the thing. It is not easy.
I'm thinking you about to say you had a whole cake or something.
Oh no, I don't go. See, that's the thing about it. Like, I am not gonna lie to you and be like, oh, I'm always on the bandwagon. I'm always eating properly.
Nobody is.
I'm always, doing this and doing that, because a lot of people, they'll lose weight, and like, especially if it happens like relatively fast to other people, they'll lie and be,
Mm-hmm.
I only eat and I only do this. First of all, I don't deprive myself because I'm coming from major weight gain due to depression and pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
losing weight by accident, honestly. So every now and again, I see a piece of cake. I'm gonna have that piece of cake if it's delicious. If it looks delicious, I'm gonna have that piece of cake. Now,
I mean,
it is a struggle to keep it off. Absolutely. I do, like, when I blow.
Who is that just made that comment?
That's my cousin Deidre. She lost a lot of weight too, because she was a
much
big
she
girl
lose?
for as
How
long as I
much
was.
you lose, D?
She was a big girl as long as I was a big girl, and it just, I thought I was a fat kid and didn't know that I wasn't. But we talked about that before. I moved myself into my apartment. I stay on the second floor, and it's more like 3 flights. I got closer to God. Honestly, I know that sounds like super over 115.
Wow! Congratulations!
Yes,
Yeah,
see, I want to lose about 40 more. 306 to 179.
Wow. Congratulations!
You look blessed. You look loved. Okay. I drink detox tea in the mornings. I try to eat like some fruit for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
If I have time, which honestly, since I went back to work, I don't always have time. So I try to eat some fruit, but if I can't, I do make sure I take a vitamin, or I'll try to do a smoothie. Shout out to Marquisa. She bought me for Mother's Day. She bought me a personal smoothie, like one person smoothie. to do for work, so that I can have that in the morning. But like if I get a little hungry in between then and like maybe 2 when I go to lunch, I'll drink my detox tea from Yogi. I like the peach one. The berry one is a little too tart. I'm gonna try to figure out how to doctor that one up. But I do drink the peach one without anything.
You gotta send me that. I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And then for lunch, I'll watch like how many calories I put in. I don't always eat dinner. But if I do, I try to like work out and burn more calories than I eat. Like next week, I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm gonna do pretty much a liquid diet, but not like crazy. It's gonna be like smoothies and stuff like that. And then at like for dinner, I may have a salad or something light. But as long as I'm burning more calories than I'm eating, I'll continue to lose. But it's just becoming more active, honestly. Drinking a crap ton of water. The more water you drink, the faster the weight comes off. I have done a few detox things. I did the 5-day detox or the 7-day detox, the cleaner one. It was terrible. I hated it. My stomach was going dum all the time. Every time you eat, I had some cashews because like another thing is I'm a snacker. I love like chips. I like to chew. Gum is not good for my teeth. So I started doing like, I'll do like, cashews because first of all, it's super crunchy. And everybody got back teeth issues. You're not going to chew that to death. You're not going to chew it to death. So I would kind of like measure out like, okay, I'm only going to eat this amount. So if it's just like a little bit, that's it. Because I'm not going back in this canister. So I would do that. If I wanted something sweet, I had something sweet, just a little bit. But a good substitute for wanting something sweet or wanting to eat something is always tea or fruit. I keep cherries in my refrigerator. I keep mandarin oranges in my refrigerator. I keep grapes, strawberries, stuff that I can keep doing this too. Because that's why I like chips. Because you just keep doing this. Yeah. And the more you do this, you know what I'm saying? That makes you feel full, quote unquote full. A lot of times we think we're hungry when the truth is that we're thirsty. Drink some water. Try drinking water before you eat.
True.
Like, and also before my feet hit the floor, I drink water every morning. I keep a bottle of water or a cup of water by my bed. Usually it's like one of these things. This is my baby cup, but like, one of these little things that keep it cold because I like, here we go. There we go. Yeah, just something that keeps it cold because I prefer cold water. But some people do like, room temperature water. Before my feet hit the floor, I drink as much water as I can gulp down. I also do yoga in the mornings. I meditate. Like I'm telling you, it's so much more to weight loss than just I'm gonna get up and lose weight. That's not how that works. Especially if you in your mind think that you're fine. You think it's nothing wrong with you. Like you think you're all good. Carrying my baby, and she only weighs like maybe 30, 40 pounds. Okay. I lost 90. Carrying her, I'm like, how the hell was I carrying that 90 pounds every day?
Right.
Walking around. How was I doing that? How was I comfortable? Like I even look back at myself and like pictures and stuff like that. Like I don't always do the transformation pictures because I'd be like, wait, embarrassed. I'm like, so y'all really wasn't gonna tell me? Y'all was really gonna have me out here like that? For real?
Yeah, very true.
So
what has been one of your biggest adjustments? Has it been
any? Being comfortable. Honestly. Being comfortable.
With losing or
both.
With where you were? Both,
because it's kind of like, I for a long time was buying clothes too big. Because I'm like, I am not. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be like, I need the biggest size they got. I wouldn't even go in stores. I wouldn't try stuff on. Yeah, it's like and like I wear midriffs and stuff like that. Now, yes, I'm coming out here like Winnie the Pooh, mind your business. Period. You're gonna get what everybody I have to uncover. And that's it, you know. But it took me a long time to get there because I was just like, ugh, you know. But now, like, I'll do it and like I look at my pictures and I'm just like, did you mess around and get cute on there? You done messed around and got cute on there by accident on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, to keep it all the way real, when I took a picture, I didn't know that I had lost weight. For real. I didn't know it was a big deal. I took a picture and put it on social media and it got over 100 likes in like an hour. And so many people was just asking me like, what did you do? How did you lose all this weight? And I'm just like, that it hasn't been that much. Have you noticed it for real from that much? Like, oh my God, thank you. Like, you see me out here drinking water, you know? So, I mean, I did everything in baby steps and I feel like everybody should do things in baby steps, but it's not like the easiest thing in the world. It's not. You do have to have discipline.
Oh, I know. I'm going to the gym now, so I know.
But see, you know what? I don't do well in the gym. I work out harder and more at home in front of YouTube. The gym, I get annoyed. I get distracted. I get uncomfortable. Before the pandemic, I didn't like touching nothing in there because I'm like, ew, sweat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because like with me, when I go to the gym, I wipe down, whatever machine before I touch it. Wipe it down after, and then, I go about my way. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I've drinking pop in about a month. Like
I don't drink pop unless
everything.
I have liquor in it. That's true.
Okay. Well, I ain't much of a liquor drinker anyway, so.
I don't drink pop or juice for real, unless it's got liquor in it. I drink juice every now and again. Like I'll get like Chick-fil-A lemonade, but mostly for the ice.
Oh, yeah, man, it's definitely an uphill climb, but it's fun though. It's almost like I almost go back to when I was playing football.
Wait a minute, Auntie Yanni said, "Can you speak to how your mindset shifted during this process?" Oh, that's a good one. So I was real depressed, right? And I was kind of like pretending like I was fine or trying to fake it as best I could. And then all of a sudden, honestly, I started feeling a little better. That's really when the weight started like melting off. I started like feeling a little more sexy. So I take a different type of picture. Even if I don't post it, it may not be like, tell us more about the spiritual God moment. Oh, girl, you getting deep. Oh, okay. Also, can you speak to friends gang? Oh, Lord, Auntie, you got me telling all my business, didn't it? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start here. Mindset. As far as my mindset shifting, I felt prettier. And this is right before the weight started, like lifting and shifting and moving off. I felt prettier. I felt like, let me, add a little something to this. Let me dress this up a little different. Let me force myself to be outside more. Then the pandemic happened. Boom. I moved during the pandemic. So I was moving around a lot. And then I was like, oh God, I got my baby all this time. I have to, be interesting and fun to her. I don't want her to be bored. I don't want her to, sit here and just be looking, I gotta move around. So I started moving around. Raises your vibrations so much. Like you don't realize that sitting on the couch and watching TV all the it it just completely changes you. So I started moving around, that raised my vibrations. Like I said, me and Marquisa got really, really close around that time. So she was pregnant and pushing me to move around. So that was cool. To my friends gained and my losses. So yeah, there is a shift in the people around you when you start getting in your zhuzh. And it ain't even just about losing weight. Now I'm not trying to say like, oh, everybody was jealous of me. I had so many haters, all that kind of stuff. It's not even about that. Sometimes you make people uncomfortable. I had to come to terms with, I don't need to bring up every time I come around people like, yeah, I got closer to God and I just started losing weight and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people, that's intimidating to them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just a bit much. Sometimes people are comfortable where they are. And you have to be okay with them being comfortable where they are. I was never trying to push anybody to do anything. However, things kind of shifted. Boom. Start feeling myself, start trying to go outside a little bit more. I had a friend come to me and tell me that I thought I was better than her. I thought, and y'all know I be all, emotional. I get all teary-eyed and stuff like that. I ain't gonna do it this time. But she told me that I thought that I was better than her, and that I've always thought that I was better than her. This is the same friend that did not believe that I could go to Clark Atlanta University and didn't understand why I was doing what I was doing for it. This is the same friend that didn't think I was getting out of Chicago and made it very, very clear that I was going to be stuck here because that's just what it was. Okay. That was a major falling out and it hurt my feelings. Still no, not really now. I'm not going to lie to y'all. My feelings ain't still hurt about it. I'm just kind of like, whatever, you live, you learn, you move on. So that was kind of crazy. Now, as far as gaining, honestly, it made me a little more open to talking to people, and meeting people. So, I've met some new people that I'm really, I'm cool with. I enjoy hanging out with them. Honestly, let's keep it 100. When you are the biggest friend all the time, every single time, you never really want to go out with your friend and their friends. You don't. You get tired of being the only big person. You especially when you're the only big girl and you're the only natural girl, because whether I'm bald head or got hair, I'm always natural. You're the only one that don't wear like a whole bunch of wigs and stuff like that. You're the only one that don't wear a whole bunch of makeup. You're the only one that ain't finna put on no heels and stuff like that because your knees hurt. Simple. And you're gonna be ready to go. You're the only one that's uncomfortable in your and your girdle. You can't really get drunk as everybody else, so you're not really having as much fun. You don't really want to do that. And so now, since I feel a little different now, even though I still wear them uncomfortable girdles sometimes, I still don't wear no heels. But I've also changed my circle. I got closer to people that loved me during my process. You know what I'm saying? During my healing, during my growth. As far as my spiritual and my God moment, God really just blessed me so much during the pandemic. I was always blessed. I've always been one of God's favorites. Okay. Always. God has always looked out for me. There have been situations where I could have died. Anything could have happened to me. I could have came up missing. Somebody could have did something to me. It's a lot, okay? And I've always been one of God's favorites. However, I was depressed, so I was always like, oh, why God? Why me? And then this was for years. This was even before Nugget. I had those really, really rough patches. Auntie Yanni was around during those times, and always trying to encourage me. And it was very, very hard to encourage me. I was a tough cookie, period. I started meditating and God started appearing to me in plain sight. basically. I started getting epiphanies. I started doing the shadow work. You know, I am not in therapy now, which I know that I should, and I am honestly looking for the right therapist. Because I definitely want someone that looks like me so they understand some of the things that I've been through. I just feel like when you look like me and you've been in the same America as me, you kind of understand a little different. And it's no shade to other people. It's just for me personally, that's just how I feel. But I started doing shadow work, which if you start shadow work, you cannot stop. Like you can try. Like I haven't written anything down and I don't know how long. I get an epiphany or several epiphanies daily. Like, hey, you know why you're so upset that girl is in here just loud and ridiculous and making you mad? Because you're naturally loud and you have to dim yourself down because you have this corporate job that sucks all the life of you out of you. So is it her fault that you're mad or is it your fault that you're mad? Those are things that completely change your perspective on things. Not to say that I'm not human. Well, I get mad at stupid stuff. I just got mad at my friend for not being where I wanted her to be at the right time. But I was mad when I knew that she wasn't going to be at the right place at the right time anyway. I don't control her. And I know that it wasn't necessarily right. So I tried not to mistreat her. But I was pissed. I didn't like it. And it's okay. You have to accept those parts of you that are not the best. You have, because that's the only way that you're going to grow. That's the only way that you're going to learn. But yes, definitely my God moments started with meditation. It was meditation and doing yoga and learning that you have to pray and talking to God more. Like I realized that I did not talk to God as much as I should. I realized that I had stopped praying. And I know that all of this is about weight loss. Please don't think that I'm sidetracking off what the original question is. This is literally the process for me. Now, other people, they may just decide, hey, I'm just going to start losing weight. I'm just going to start working out, whatever. And that's cute and cool for you. But for me, it was literally, okay, so you blessed. You're going to start acting grateful so you can go ahead and get out here and get the life that you actually want. You're going to get out here and start manifesting stuff. You do realize that there's a lot of power in your tongue, right? You know what I'm saying? You kind of come into who you are and you realize, hey, this ain't my body. I ain't supposed to be like this. I've always had little bitty ankles. Always. So there's no reason that I should be this big. It's different. Speak, baby. Someone else experienced it and can't figure it out. Listen. It's so crazy how much, I'm telling you, just small little shifts in your vibration will change your outlook on stuff. I do not just like pig out no more. I don't want to go for seconds because I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm just sitting here watching TV. I'm so depressed and I'm so sad and nothing is going my way. Let me just keep eating because I'm mindlessly eating. Like, and that's what happens to most of us. We just start just mindlessly doing stuff. You have to make better decisions for yourself, you know? And that's really just that on that. I hate to be that way, but it really is. Everybody's journey is different. Some people, it's best for them to go under the knife and go ahead and get their lap band or whatever. I am totally thinking about lipo as far as like, back fat, arm fat, thigh fat, and excess, stomach stuff. But I don't want to ever be like this little bitty skinny girl. That ain't who I am. So like a lot of people, like when we get to talking about like the weight loss and stuff like that, they'll get on here and they'll get to talking about, oh, how you're not a plush pal. I can't tell y'all how many DMs I done got that said you're not a plush pal anymore. You're not going to be a plush pal anymore. You can't even represent that anymore. And I'm just like, because I'm not 600-pound life, I'm not a plush pal. Get out of here. I'm always gonna be thick with it. I done had ass since ass had ass. So tis what it is as far as that is concerned. simple. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I ask because I know that in this process, God prepares you for what you ask for, but everybody can't go with you. Woo! Listen,
That's
it ain't even
100%.
just about weight loss. This is literally just about your life in general. When you decide that you're taking your life by the horns and you like, this my life. This is what I'm gonna do. I decided I'm choosing. People that love you, people that honestly mean you no harm, will reveal themselves, and you will see that ain't for you. It's unfortunate and fortunate at the same time. You'll start noticing the drama lifting, that excess worry, all the stuff that makes you eat for no reason. Stress makes you eat, worry makes you eat, boredom, depression, all that makes you eat. All of that, it makes you starving. When really that's not even what you're craving. That's not even what your body is craving. But like I said, you think you hungry, drink some water first. 100%. Drink you some water. Drink you a nice little 8-ounce glass of water, not juice, not nothing that'll give you no calories. Water. Drink you some water, not Gatorade with your sports loving ass.
Right.
Not Gatorade, water. Just drink you some water. You thumbs up, you ready? Well, look who done came to damn town.
Hello, everyone.
What up?
Hello.
That is not what you're craving. Absolutely, Auntie Annie. You're let me tell you something. I don't want to be no preacher or nothing like that. But I am telling you, there is a word for cravings. And it's all in my spirit. It might be a blog. In real life, because I mean I could cry because you literally would think that just while you sitting there doing stuff watching your baby, whatever, you think I'm just hungry. I just want to eat something. And in real life, you're not craving that. You're craving action. You craving water, baby. You're thirsty. Your body's dehydrated. The only thing your body know to do to get you to put something in it is to make your stomach growl. You need water because you need oxygen. Okay, Marquisa, this was your topic. Let me get off of the healing bandwagon.
Nothing wrong with the healing bandwagon.
But what are your thoughts as far as what?
Huh?
What, Nico? What'd you say?
No, I'll say. I go ahead, ask her, and then I'll say, "Hey, stop
Yeah,
with that
because
little
you
ass, big
because
ass."
you ain't got no kids. You got to go
No,
last
that
because
don't
you
look
ain't got
good. I do got kids,
kids.
nieces, nephews, younger siblings. They my kids.
I'm gonna remove
I
your
spend
ass
enough.
from.
So,
I'm gonna
so you
remove your
guys
ass from
haven't
the road.
touched bases on the topic at all yet.
Oh no, I'm done. Actually, the show was over.
I think what she said.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
like,
did it. No, but I want to know what you think. Damn, like everybody done heard what I think.
oh, it's
What do
I'm
you
like,
think? Do you think that having children lessens your value in the dating world?
oh, of course. On my end, looking into like a male's life and stuff like that. If he has kids, of course, I'm wondering where's the baby's mother? What happened? Is she still lurking around? Are you guys still sleeping with each other? What's your relationship with your child, and what do you want me to do as far as getting to know your child? So it definitely lessens the value of the person to me because it's like you're already tainted. And this is coming from a person that has 3 kids. I have three.
See,
I have 3 girls, and most people that don't have kids want to be with another person that doesn't have kids. So most people, if they're looking for that already, then that if I have kids and he's looking for someone that doesn't have kids, I'm already tainted. I'm already lower in the dating pool because I already got something that I experienced with somebody else instead of the person that I'm dating. So they look at it like I ain't trying to be no stepdaddy, and I look at it like I ain't trying to be no stepmama. Now, if I do like the guy enough
Then
old me.
But
The old me.
I got questions. I need to know how you date then. Because with you having kids, are you gonna be like, okay, well, I don't want to date nobody with kids, and then expect somebody to be willing to date you with your kids?
I don't date. As of right now, I just got out of a 9-year relationship. Before I've been in 2 relationships, and each one of them they're my baby dad. I've only been in 2 relationships, so you got to imagine when I started off with no kids, and that guy didn't have kids. We've been together off and on for 8 to 9 years. We share kids, so that's why we always messed with each other. And then when I finally let him go, when I did get in a new relationship, the guy never seen my kids. The guy didn't meet my kids for like a year and a half. And I knew the guy for 15 years. I made sure to get to know him, and I didn't put my kids in it. You know what I'm saying? Because throwing the kids in there, I thought would have made it less fun for me, because I'm trying to do something new. So not the whole big family thing. I'm just dating. So I didn't add my kids into the dating aspect of my second person, because I'm just like, I'm trying to get away from what I would already know. So I'm dating him. He didn't meet my kids at first. It's not being ashamed of your kids. It's just trying to keep everything separate. So then when I did bring the kids in, it became stepdaddy, stepmama kind of thing. And then boom, I ended up having a child by him. So now I have 3 kids and 2 relationships that I've had. And now I'm just like, at this point, I don't want to deal with no one that has kids. And I understand why a person wouldn't want to deal with me that has kids.
Well, for me, because I look at dating as a less serious thing. Like,
Yes.
you could not even meet my daughter.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, when I dated the guy, he didn't meet the girl. So it didn't become a problem because of that. But most men are scared to date women with kids because they don't want to play stepdad. And I get their point of view, because I don't want to play stepmama either. So that's what it is. Now, how would I date? Of course, I'm dating and stuff like that. But like the guy that I might be interested in, he might have a daughter or a son. I ain't trying to really get to know her right now or him. I'm trying to date you, have fun, leave them kids where they at. When if I'm outside dating and I want my kids to be at home with the dad, I want to have fun. I want to be on balconies and stuff like that. I don't want to think about them kids. I'm not trying to merge no families. I'm just trying to have fun. So as far as dating, if we're just gonna date to not do nothing extra, then that's having fun. And I like that. You ain't gotta meet my kids, I ain't gotta meet yours. But if we're dating on a purpose, then that's when you date on the purpose. That's when it get extra. That's when everything got to tie into each other. Everybody got to get to know each other. I don't want all that. So I'm saying it's coming out of a relationship with the father of my child. So I don't care to date. As you see, I have more ladies nice than anything. I don't really care to date or get to know these niggas right now. I just want to have fun, get cute. Because I don't want to meet your mama. I don't want to get to know your family. I don't want to do none of that stuff.
You traumatized. We ain't talking about that though.
No, I don't want to do anything that makes me have to get to know you have to get to know your family, including your kids. So if you got kids, it makes me look like her. Do I got to get to know your baby mama, or is she gonna come slide through if I'm spending the night? Are you still messing with her? I like everything separate. So when people have kids, things get mixed in a little bit too more serious than I like. Everybody trying to make me their kid's stepmama. They like the way I move. They look at me, say I'm domestic. They love my parenting. They can tell I'm a good woman, so be a mama to their kid because they baby mama whack. I don't want to deal with all that. Niggas be looking for somebody else.
Dating to have fun versus dating to have a purpose. You're definitely right, Crystal. Auntie Annie said, okay, so when you meet someone without kids, 5 of them, and then they want kids, then what? You gonna have some more kids? You want to have some more kids?
No, I don't. Actually.
Yeah, see, that's literally the reason why I'm like, you kind of like, for me personally, because I do want to date with a purpose eventually, not right now, because I know I just don't think my husband is in Chicago. If he is,
I'm speaking for right now.
But I don't think my husband is in Chicago. So for now, yeah, I'm dating for fun, but yeah, you still need to have some kids or something like that, because I need to know you got some structure to your life, because I don't see very much structure here. I don't see a lot of structure. And I'm not talking about you, Nico. You live in the suburbs, you're a whole different person and you're young. It's different. But I'm saying, like, as far as a dating prospect, you don't have I need structure. I cannot live in chaos. So I need to know that you have schedules. You have shit that you have to do. Other
So,
than
so for so for a guy to have kids, that means he got structure, or it means that he got too many failed relationships.
no
And I
hun,
gotta do
no
I got
hun, no hun. I'm not saying that him having kids means that he has structure. I'm just saying,
okay.
because I'm not having any more kids. So I don't even want to
Right.
get you in this mindset of having me around and you gonna want some kids again. Don't even do that because
Right.
it's not gonna do anything to break both of our hearts. Because I'm
And
literally never doing it again. It's nothing
I
nobody
know
could ever
some
say.
men I know some men that don't want kids. Perfect.
And I can't date you either. See that, and that's what the problem was. Because I can't date you either. I can't date no man that don't want no kids either. You get it? I got a 3-year-old. Gee, if you in here, if we get serious like that, if I don't feel like you love her like she yours, if you don't have no relationship with her, gee, you gotta go.
I'm saying, not saying that he wouldn't scoot put the baby, your baby underneath. I know women that just
Mm-mm.
don't care about procreating. Not saying that they wouldn't be a
No,
good father or anything else like that.
that
It's just
but
I know
that
people
to
that
me
doesn't
makes
care for it.
you that kind of makes you like it's hard for me to believe that you would be a good father. You don't want kids. So now you are adjusting your life for me. And I'm
Well,
supposed to trust that you're going to be comfortable in that. And I don't.
I
Because
have a
my
couple.
thing is
I have a
you
couple
can't get
females.
me to adjust my life. Like let's just say that every single holiday, no matter what, you always, always, always have to be with your family. Right. But I have holidays with my family too. So if I'm adjust myself to date this person, now I'm always with your family. You don't think I'm gonna have an attitude at the next 4th of July barbecue because my family is doing whatever they doing this one? I'm with your rinky dinky ass family eating this old dry ass macaroni, the same macaroni I gotta eat every holiday.
Yeah, see?
No, like
Okay.
it has to be a
Let's let's
you gotta at least
let's
you gotta
okay,
have kids.
I
Sorry.
get it. I said I get it from different point of view. So the topic is, does having kids lessen you in the dating world? Yes or no? Yes, it does. Niggas be having 1,000 kids, 1,000 baby moms, a lot of different situations. It make me not want to be bothered.
I don't believe that, Auntie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, because
I don't
let's
believe
be
that.
real.
I don't
I
believe
have a
that.
good three. Listen, I have a good 3 females in my life that don't want kids, but treat my kids like their own. Will watch my kids, never have to worry about them pitching them at them. I've seen them date other people with kids and been a great stepmom, just didn't never want to bear them from their own womb. They okay with it being a bonus mom.
Females, and I'm not trying to be funny. I just feel like that there is, this could be a debate, but I feel like there's a different connection with children, with females. Not to say that there aren't horrible females out here that don't have the mommy gene and all that stuff. I know that they exist. I get that, but it's different to me. Just my personal experience. It's just different. I don't know personally any woman that's just horrible with kids. I don't I know some bad moms, but she ain't horrible with kids. She's just a bad mom. She's just not a good mother.
And
It's
is that
not
the
good.
same definition? Not being it's horrible with kids, not being that's the same thing.
No, because the children love her and she is good at having fun
The
and
children
doing.
love
She's just not a
children
good
love.
structural mother. Like she's just not a good.
Okay.
She don't. The kids don't learn nothing. The kids don't do nothing. They eat flame hops all day. They ain't had no cooked meal. They don't learn nothing. The kids is growing up. They not being raised. There's a difference between being raised and growing up. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
So, Paul, say you meet a guy, you like him, and he has 5 kids. Does that lessen his value in the dating world?
I actually touched on that. It would depend on the kind of father that he is. Now, does it lessen his value? I'm sure it does to other people. But I mean, if you're a great dad and you always like I was talking about my cousin, I don't know how many kids he has at this point. We stopped counting at the 10. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that he has about 8 or 9. Okay. They don't argue with each other. They don't call the shit out of him. He ain't never been stabbed. His car has never been defaced. And he get his kids every week.
Okay, so you're explaining that he's a good father. Cool, but would that be acceptable to what you want? A guy?
Yes, if you're a great father, first of all, that ain't none of my business. I don't care. Now, you can't have 75,000 kids and 75,000 baby mamas in a horrible relationship with them hoes. Because then, let's just say we get married, they're coming after my income for the child support. Sir, you're on child support. If you got a terrible relationship with all of them, you're definitely on child support. This messes up my money. So yes, that lessens your value. But if you know how to talk, if you're not still sleeping with them, if you're not a horrible individual, you're literally working with them. You know what you're doing, because I don't wrap my mind around the idea that all these baby mamas is just crazy. That's not true. That's not true. If you know what you're doing, you take care of your kids, you handle your business on your own. That's what it is. Nico, what about you? What do you think? Because you ain't got no kids.
No.
I done slipped my whole little. You did. Damn near dry.
I mean, it depends. You gotta have some bottles on deck.
You gotta have some
water bottles nearby.
No, because I need it cold. I'm not gonna drink it. Go.
Yeah, bro. You need a tumbler. Matter of fact, yeah, my mama make them. Call her. She got you.
My nigga.
But I mean, no, seriously, you playing. But it matters. It matters in a lot of situations.
Does it lessen their value?
Really? Because I'm gonna be on. Yeah.
It does.
You know, bad to say, but it does.
Yeah.
I just feel like it depends on the situation. Honestly, that's just my personal opinion. I feel like it just literally depends on the situation.
That's getting to know a person's situation. On face value, meeting the guy, we getting to know him. Well, not even getting to know him. Face value, we meet the guy, he talks to us, and hey, what's your favorite color? How many kids you got? That nigga said the wrong answer, we gonna be like, bitch, he got 2-3 kids. Hey, one of them under 1 year old. I don't know, friend.
No, I'm not dating you with a baby under a year old. No.
Right, but either way it goes, having kids, that takes his value down. I have a 7-month-old. I have first people meeting me. I got 11 and 12. I have 3 girls. 11 and 12-year-old. Okay, I ain't gotta be worried about the daddy. They've been gone long enough. But if she gonna want me to take her kids to go to the movies and shopping and stuff, we think about all that. So now I got a 7-month-old. Oh, that thing's still new. You still mess with your baby daddy. Or do you
100% still mess with your? I do not trust you. I mean, I feel like I'm the only. And the crazy part about it is I didn't. Have not. The only time that you even know that anything ever happened with me is the time that I got pregnant. Period. But
that's not what a person. Our facts have nothing to do with what a person thinks of us when they first start talking.
That's true. That's true.
Because a person would think that, hey, you've been with that nigga for 8-9 years. You ain't gonna never stop messing with him. Not no, that's my whole brother. I sit in the same room with his girlfriend and tell his girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it depends. So when a person tells me they got kids, and already I'm skeptical, how many kids you got and what's the ages? And then if the answers are not correct, then your value is lowered. And now I'm worrying about, is you messing with your baby mama? Is she crazy? If I'm laid up in the crib, she got a key, she got this. It becomes complicated until you get to know a person. They set boundaries that make you feel like they're worth enough. But off face value, me knowing that you got a child and it was a broken relationship with a person, I already got me looking at you side eye, like, what you do to her? What you do to her?
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Hey. What? I ain't got nothing white. White flag. Is this white?
Right. It's after we get
white flag. I think that it's a yes and a no. I think that it depends. I think that I definitely think that it depends. I do want you to have kids though. I do, because I know that it's not gonna go anywhere if you don't have any. Because I'm not having kids. I'm just not. I don't want to. I did it already, and there's not a man on this earth that could talk me out of my uterus again.
It's tricky. I can honestly say it's all tricky, but on face value, first talking to a person, for me to hear that he has kids and the ages of the kids, it has me with the squinty eye. Just like I'm a baby mama, and if I tell you I got 3 girls, then you wondering, hey, am I hopping on them and off them? Am I making the right decisions? Do I know how to pick them? And you ain't wrong. You better get in my business, figure out what I'm doing wrong, so you can make sure that you don't repeat the same mistakes, or if you even want to be bothered. I've met people that be like, yeah, when I heard you had a baby, I wasn't so sure. But then when you get to know me and see where I moved, then you know, nah, it was that nigga that fucked up and you just moving on. So I'ma fuck with you. But some people don't be like that. They be crazy BMs, still attached to their baby daddy. You can't even lay up in my house because he gonna roll up in here. Or a woman that's looking for a daddy for their kids. I ain't one of them. Let me just throw it out there. But you know,
I'm not only looking for a daddy for my kids. But I ordered it from Amazon and I didn't think about the other component. Is a piece missing. So I'm trying to find that piece. Also with, husband stuff. Like, you still got to be my best friend and stuff like that. That's more important. You got to be my friend first before I even trust you with my baby.
And with me, I don't even care for a male to be around.
Period.
Because their
daddy
is so present.
Well, yeah, there's that. Thank God you blessed. Deidre, how many kids you got though? I forgot. Cause I can't be unfair and say you can't have more kids than me, because 2 is more than me. And 2 I'm okay with, honestly, especially if you have a maybe like 9 or 10-year-old son, because my baby could use a big brother. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be lit.
Right.
Or maybe
you got a whole family, while other people are dating not to even marry.
I'm dating with a purpose. Absolutely. I'm dating with a purpose, because you got to think about the difference. Oh yeah, you got 5. Hell no, he can't have more kids than you. Fuck that. You already deal with that. 10, my 10 beautiful girl. She fatty. Them my cousins, y'all. Hey, real quick. I just need a real quick pause. Excuse me. Shout out to my motherfucking cousins. I hate to be ignorant, but excuse me. Shout out to my cousins. My cousins have been buying TLC by Tia Chanel since I launched it. My cousins have also tuned in and commented on damn near every episode of No Chaser since we started, sharing and commenting and liking and all of that stuff, telling other people about it. Hey, one thing about it, I do have an amazing support system. And I love my auntie Yo-Yo and all her kids and all the kids that came with her. Because Deidre, you one of them. For real. I love you too, Crystal. I love you too, Lucy. I miss you. I miss y'all. Like, I'm sorry. I know this is the show, and we gonna keep it on the show. But I love y'all in real life. Like, y'all, I love y'all.
So was that a tear?
It was a moment because you have to make sure people know that you appreciate them. And I appreciate y'all. I got a really major order this week. from one of my cousins, and I hadn't been selling in 2 weeks. And that actually pushed me. And it also made me get some more sales this week because my one cousin bought a large order on Monday. And I appreciate that. So, yeah. But with that being said, now I don't want a nigga with like 1,000 kids. I'm sorry, I don't like that. You need to know how to deal with your baby mamas. I just feel like it's totally possible to make them hoes happy without giving them no dick.
And I don't want, as of right now, because I'm not always like this, you guys, I ain't dating with no purpose right now. I don't want to get to know y'all kids. And I want y'all to get to know mine. I want fun times.
Did somebody ask you to get to know their kids, friend? I just need to talk to you. Like, do we need to have a separate conversation? Is this a private conversation that needs to happen? Because at this point, I feel like somebody was like, baby, I just need you to pick my baby up from school right quick. And you was like, I seen you 3 times.
It's just a PSA. It's just and my Nikki voice. It's just a PSA. At least you're like, yeah. I've been a stepmother to 2 different guys, and the first guy I was a stepmother, to his child or whatever. His child is related to, well, both guys' children are related to my kids. Cute. The first set of me being a stepmother and stuff, very beautiful. I took on way more responsibility than I was supposed to because of the love I had for him, the love I decided to have for the child. During the breakup, I kept the relationship going between the child, and that only kept linking me further into the relationship that I already gave up. So yeah,
friend, I just feel like you was traumatized. I feel like a lot of stuff happened, and it just turned it into a different
trauma is something happened. Trauma is something happening to you that sometimes you don't get over, and that you make sure you try to not carry into another relationship. It's like baggage. Cool. I'm dropping those bags at the door. It's okay to be traumatized. Trauma is a lesson. Anything that happens to you that repeatedly reminds you of something that you don't want to go back through, it's just life. Everyone's been traumatized through something. So with this topic that we have, it's letting me know I don't care to get to know anyone that has kids. And if we do get to know each other, just know on face value right now, it's fun. It's just fun. Now,
so she just basically told y'all she ain't shit. She just told y'all that she ain't shit. So now, with that being the case, when we get off here, I better not see no whole bunch of people in her DMs because this is when we go outside. So now y'all know she ain't shit. So now check this out. Don't message me when she give you her number. Don't call y'all back. Don't send me no message and talk about how I get your friend to be interested in me, because she not. She just told you. Now you done heard what this girl said.
I look. What Drake say? I'm here for what time? I'm here for a fun time, a little time, not a long time. Whatever he said, yeah, that's it.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Summer, y'all. It's hot girl summer.
It is hot girl summer because I'm single as a dollar bill, baby. That's a dollar bill. Sun's out, buns out.
Do you bad? Right? Like, I'm sorry, and I got kids, and I ain't that. Look, I'm the mama with a skirt in the pants. I ain't looking for no daddy for them either. They daddies are actually present, and I'm not looking for it. It's okay to date with a purpose, but as of right now, with the topic, I don't want to get to know your kids, and I want you to get to know mine. Hey, I'll meet you where I need to meet you at. You pull up on the corner. Pull up on me on the corner. You ain't got to meet my kids. Period. That's it.
We actually need to make a video tonight when we get to our destination and be like, pull up on me.
You get what I'm saying? And I understand if you look at me like a baby mama, because I am one. And I understand if you still think I mess with if I still mess with my children's father, because I would think that too. My face value, when you get to know me, you'll probably think that I'm not worth it. If I allow you to get to know me, you'll understand that your assumptions was definitely wrong. But that's if I let you get to know me.
Well,
Which I might
Marquise came in here and tore the damn show up, as y'all can see. It has been motherfucking dismantled. Yes, Deidre, you do have to meet Key. She's a whole fucking mess.
I'm a
Yes.
sweetheart outside of that butt. Hot girl summer. No kids allowed.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It is a hot girl summer. Listen, let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm going to brunches. I'm going to pool party. I'm out here with the fupa. I definitely am gonna be somebody's Winnie the Pooh all through this motherfucker. Listen, it's happening. You see it? You see it? Wait, because I took my waist trainer off too. And I'm bloated. And she bloated. And I'm bloated.
Look, as we slide down the pole.
You hear me? Girl, and you know I got them potato salad arms. I got the potato salad arms too. Baby, listen. I'm with mine. And mind your business if it keep jiggling. Mind your business.
Yeah, you ain't got to meet mine. I ain't trying to meet yours. Yes, if you got kids, I'm going to look at you sideways and you look at me sideways.
Period.
That's it. That's all.
That's
now,
it.
If you make it past hot girl summer, then I'm going to meet your kids. That means you loyal. If you make it past hot girl summer, I'll meet your baby. That means you loyal. That means you was for real.
Crystal feel bad for Nico.
That's all I'm saying.
Nico.
That's all I'm saying.
You should have got off of here. You should have got off of here. You knew what it was. You knew what it was when you logged in.
Being
You
a
knew
female
what
futures.
And if any of my suitors is watching this is something I said before.
Yeah, that be the thing about it. That be the thing about it. One thing she don't do is switch up on what she said. She said what she said. She heard it.
Let's just have a good time. Take a couple trips, mingle with friends, make memories with the kids. Kids are not allowed. They're taken care of. I don't need you do anything. Not at all. Kids are not allowed.
See, and then this is my thing. This really be my thing. I want to need you. But if I do everything better than you, faster than you, what I need you for?
Let's revisit this topic next year. Maybe our mindset will change. Let's get past the summer. Because as of right now, period. After we feed them, clothe them, all that stuff, go to bed, fuck them kids.
And you know what? While we talking about fucking kids, let me go ahead and throw this out here. Stop asking me where my baby at when you see me play. My baby, where your baby at?
She not
in the bed. She not with me. Okay? Because I hate when people do that. Did you ask to babysit her? Did you ask to come get her? No. Don't ask me where my baby at. She ain't with me.
I was in a club with my sister, and all the barbers knew I just had a baby. And they were like, "Where's the baby?" I said, "The same place that your kids are at." How you doing, sister? Right. Just as I'm doing. If I bring up the baby, then that's fine. This is not, hey, I came here to dance. That's it. Don't ask me.
That's it. I just came here to dance for y'all. That's it. I came to put on y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to No Chaser. We have definitely gotten all the way to the 9 o'clock mark. I appreciate everybody, each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thank you for sharing this live. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for buying lashes for me.
And I'm
thank you for buying edibles. See, that's what your problem is, Crystal. Now, all right. See, that's what your problem is. She said, don't ask her. Goddamn. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in and everything. We are definitely going to keep the topics rolling in. We love when y'all comment and share and all that kind of stuff. We love to hear what y'all got going on, all that good shit. Please make sure that you are sharing this live. Make sure you are commenting and inbox us. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. I love the way that Auntie Yanni made me answer those questions about weight loss after Nico asked me about weight loss. That was kind of lit, actually. Being interviewed by the viewers was kind of lit. I had a good time with that. But yeah, feel free to just send some topics, even if it's not necessarily something that you know a lot about or anything like that. Just send us some topics. We're definitely interested in hearing what you guys think. Shout out again to my cousins. I love y'all. Y'all be on every episode and just like lighten my comments up, and I really appreciate that y'all. I love my co-hosts and all that good shit. And we out. Bye.